Hey, it's James. Welcome back to the channel. So glad you are here. Happy New Year. It is January 1st, and I'm very grateful that 2025 has begun. Hopefully, we can expose some more wolf in sheep's clothing. Before we get started, we're going to do what, quite frankly, Daystar has failed to do, and that is help promote causes to help the people who are hurt by Hurricane Helene. They did their last telethon, and they said that they gave money to help out people in Israel, and that's a noble cause. There's no doubt about it. But now that the news crews are gone, and we're on to the newest story and all that other stuff, there's still people in western parts of North Carolina that are hurting. So I recognize the fact that some of these groups are not perfect. Some people will say that the Red Cross has a lot of overhead. I'm going to put that as an option. You decide which group you'd like to give to. So we'll put the American Red Cross right here. There's also the Manna Food Bank, mannafoodbank.org. And there's also another nonprofit there called Beloved Asheville. In fact, oh shoot, it's on my other phone. Hold on a second. Okay. It says here, belovedasheville.com. Backed by your support, Beloved Asheville is dedicating every resource to the most affected by this disaster. Our immediate focus has been on critical necessities like food, water, health care for survival and stability. As winter looms, we are securing warm and safe housing for the displaced. Looking further ahead, recovering from the vast destruction will be a large-scale investment over several years. We believe that we can unite to rebuild a community that embodies home, health, equity, and opportunity for all. So that's really important. I would hope that you, if you have just a little extra, that you can give $1, $5, $10. It doesn't matter. Please help these people in North Carolina. Anyway, let's get back to Daystar, where we're talking about a few different things. And I'm not going to rush through this stuff. I want to take a couple days and talk about it. In the upcoming days, we'll talk about just the toxic theology, the lack of financial transparency, and just, how much are they paying these people to show up at these telethons? It's really interesting. Are these folks getting an honorarium? We don't know. The reason we don't know is because of a lack of financial transparency. You have to understand, Daystar is owned and operated by a larger group called Word of God Fellowship. That's the parent company of Daystar Television. According to the article on the Trinity Foundation, it says that Word of God Fellowship, the parent organization of Daystar Television Network, is not a member of the Evangelical Council for Financial Accountability, does not have an independent board of directors, and does not provide donors a Form 990 or an audited financial statement disclosing fundraising and management expenses. Gee, I wonder, that sounds so familiar. That, wasn't it Gateway Church that refused to open up their books? Of course, you see, give Gateway Church credit. They are actually trying to become a part of EFCA or ECFA. By the way, according to the article, the Association of Fundraising Professionals Code of Ethical Standards is 25 items long. It requires its members to, quote, ensure proper stewardship of all revenue sources, including timely reports on the use and management of such funds. For comparison, The National Religious Broadcasters Code of Ethics is only 6 items long and does not address the prosperity gospel, fundraising, or financial transparency. However, Daystar is not required to meet these 6 requirements because it is not an NRB or member organization. Daystar avoids being a member of organizations that would subject it to oversight. Really? I wonder why. They try to operate it as if it's a church. It's not a church. It's a broadcasting company. And it should be subjected to the same standards as any other broadcasting company. But they don't. That's the thing that bothers me more than anything else. There's a complete lack of accountability. They've got Joni's got her insiders, and they are a bunch of yes men. All you have to do is go back and listen to the meetings that Jonathan was able to record. Oh yeah, Joni's just the greatest thing since sliced bread. It's utterly absurd. Daystar is not going to be credible until she steps down. They get a new board of directors and people that are going to hold. And I believe it should be Jonathan, but whoever takes over as president of that board, they need to hold them accountable. Yeah, I'm happy that Joni actually paid the money back that she spent on her honeymoon. Never should have been put on the Daystar card in the first place. Now, if she had made a phone call and said, hey, my card's not working, I'm just going to charge this card and then I'll pay it back. If she had been open and upfront with that, that'd be a different story. But I doubt it. I really do. So tomorrow, let's just table this until tomorrow. We'll talk about how some of their special guests magically got to Dallas, Texas to do the telethon. I wonder how. It's just if I realize that Michael Brown is under a lot of scrutiny for some things he did in the past, but one of the things that he said that was absolutely spot on is that ministers don't need private jets. If you really need privacy, you can fly first class. And I know there's some people on here that are not big fans of Michael Brown, but he got that one right. He did get that one right. And so I just question this whole use of jets. So, but we'll talk about that tomorrow. In the meantime, if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. We are here to expose wolves in sheep's clothing. This channel is all about eliminating all forms of abuse. And give credit to our subscribers. Somebody pointed out that financial abuse is abuse. When you don't use the stuff that God has given you for the right reasons, and you don't do it in the right ways, and you don't have accountability, and you're spending money on yourself instead of helping others, that's a form of abuse. So give good credit to my listeners. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Seriously. I've learned a lot from you in the comments section. So I'm humbled to be here. Now, please understand, I wouldn't be here at all. There have been a lot of very godly people over the years that have taught me things along the way. And I can't take credit for any of that. Can't. But I'm to the point now in my life where I feel like I need to give back. And this is one of the ways I can do that. And as a dad and a grandparent, we're going to do everything we can to make sure our churches are safe from these things. We don't need wolves in sheep's clothing in our churches. We need to make sure our churches are safe. So, Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I'll do the Conan O'Brien bow. Hope you have a great day. And Happy New Year, of course.